Hello my crochet friends, this is Lady Jenna and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be crocheting this capybara. If you don't know what a capybara is, it is a rodent. I did not know this before. To me it looks like a teddy bear, but according to this it's a capybara. And I purchased this at Dollarama, so it's a Canadian dollar store, and I paid $2 Canadian plus taxes. And this is made by Castle Craft, but sold at Dollarama. In the kit, we get yarn, fiber fill. In here we have some thread, needle, eyes, and you also get a crochet hook. The crochet hook, I'm not going to use this. I don't like this. I've already measured this. And it's about a 3mm crochet hook. I measured it with this, which I purchased on Temu. And this is the crochet hook I'm going to be using. You do need some stitch markers. Like you can see, I have plenty. The stitch marker does not come with the crochet kit. And also a pair of scissors. And I also like to keep pencil and paper because sometimes I like to use this to mark my rows where I am. Also get the crochet instructions on the front, which I like. You've got your basic stitches, how to make them. The instructions do come in English and French, and I always want to read this just to make sure I understand all of the stitches that is required. If you've never done a magic ring before, this is the time to learn, because this is how I'm going to start this project with the magic ring. So this is making the body of the capybara. The reason why I'm placing this paper I'm hiding is because, disclaimer, this is not my pattern. This is a pattern that is purchased. It's not mine to give. However, I want to explain to you guys how to do this. And I'm going to explain to you the changes that I'm going to do, because I'm not going to do it exactly this way. But before I start, I do have a disclaimer for you guys. So this video is not a step-by-step tutorial. I cannot provide the pattern since the pattern is not mine, and you already have to have some knowledge of crocheting. If you can give it a try, it's not a problem. This is like an amigurumi. An amigurumi is crocheted in a round. If ever anybody has ever crocheted amigurumi, they understand how I'm going to crochet this. To start with, amigurumi, I always start with a magic ring. Here it does not mention the magic ring, but that's how I'm going to start it. And secondly, to crochet in a round, there's a few things you're not going to do. The chain one that you see right here, scratch it, and also the slip stitch. There will be no joining in any round. So I always remove the chain one and the slip stitch. If we read round one, it says to do a 5 single crochet. This 5 single crochet, you have to do this in a magic ring. So it should say magic ring right here, but it doesn't. Magic ring, you do your 5 single crochet. Once you're done with your magic ring, you should have 5 stitches. In the second round, you do 2 increases, and that would be in each stitch. There's a little bit of information missing, so this would be 2 increase in each stitch. How I know this is because at the end we should have 10 single crochet. So 2 times 5 is 10, so this is 10 single crochet. And then round number 3, 1 single crochet followed by an increase 5 times, and this should give you 15. So if we go 1, 2, 3, these are 3 stitches, 3 times 5, that's 15. So that crochet is math. If you know the math, you'll never get lost, and you'll be able to find the errors right away, and so forth. So let me just start with the round number 1, and I'll go up to round number 4, and we'll do these rounds together. We all have a method to start our magic ring. Magic rings are done different ways. I have my way to do it. The instructions has its way to do it, but you do it like you know how. If you don't know how, try to follow the instructions that you receive. If not, you can try doing it my way. I'll go slowly. Grab your working yarn. This is your working yarn. Wrap it between your 2 fingers like this, and then you hold it. I tend to hold it with my thumb. Pick up your crochet hook, go underneath both, pick up this one, go underneath the first one, and then you have to go grab your working yarn and go through the hole. And this makes your magic ring. From here, you're going to do 5 single crochet. Before I do my 5 single crochet, I forgot to grab a stitch marker. Stitch markers are important. Okay, 5. So let's count 5. Okay, 1. If you're not sure, you can mark this with your stitch marker, but I'm pretty sure of this, so I'm not going to mark it. And if you don't know how to do a single crochet, that's the base of crocheting. So you go into the loop, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through both loops like this, and then you continue. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got my 5. So I pull the tail from the loop, and then I pull. This closes the ring, and that is round number 1. If you notice, I'm not going to join these. Right away, I'm going to go into my first stitch and start round number 2. Round number 2 is an increase in each of the stitches. We've got 5. The way that round 2 is written, it should say increase in each stitch. It should not say 2 increases. Into your first stitch, which is this one, and we're going to do our first single crochet, and then the second one in the same stitch. So that creates our increase. You take your stitch marker and don't forget to mark your first stitch. And then you continue the second stitch. Into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, single crochet, and then again into the stitch, single crochet. So this is 4, so this 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go into the third one. 1, 2, into the fourth one. 1, 2, and then into the fifth one. 1 and 2. So right now we're done. We're done because we're up to our stitch marker. That's why we place. And then we should have 10 stitches. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do. So my count is right. So let's continue for round number 3. Round number 3, it says to do a single crochet followed by an increase. This means in this stitch, you do a single crochet. In the stitch next to it, you do an increase, which is 2 single crochet. 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, one, and you continue all around. So let's do this. Okay, into your stitch, do your first single crochet, mark your stitch. Now the next one we do an increase, which is 2 single crochet, 1, 2, and then we start over, 1 single crochet, then increase, which is 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2. So we should finish with 2 single crochets. I know I'm done because I'm up to my stitch marker, and according to the pattern now I should have 15 stitches. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So my count is good. Now we can do the next round, which is round number 4. Round number 4, it says 2 single crochet followed by an increase. So the way that's going to look, you're going to do 1, 2, and then increase, 1, 2, increase, 1, 2, increase all around. Remove your stitch marker. Well, this is 1. Don't forget your stitch marker. This is the second one. And next we're going to do our increase, which is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So we can go 1, 1, and then increase. 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 Okay, so this was our row number 4. Row number 4 is completed. We should have now 20 stitches if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we made it. So this is row number 4. I'm going to let you continue row number 5 to 7. That's real easy. It's basically just going around and doing 1 single crochet each stitch. So row number 8, you're going to again do an increase. Row number 9 to 12, it's doing 25 stitches, 1 single crochet per stitch all around. Row number 13, I'm looking at the pattern right here. Row number 13, this is where we're going to start decreasing. So for our decrease, I am going to show you how I do it. I do an invisible decrease. That's how you do it with Amigurumi. I will explain that to you. Before continuing, the best thing to do is to sew this in, your tail. So don't forget to pull on it, take a needle, and then sew it around, and then cut your tail. Just completed row number 12. Now we're ready for row number 13, which is a decrease. Before I start, there's one thing I'd like to explain to you. What is a stitch? A stitch is composed of 2 loops. This is a stitch. The first loop is the front loop. This is the one next to you. And the back loop is the one furthest to you. When you do an invisible decrease, you're just going to pick up the front loop, just like this. That's how you're going to do it. Okay, remove your stitch marker. Row number 13, you're going to do 3 single crochet followed by a decrease. So let's do 1 stitch marker, and then another one, and then another one. Now we're going to do our decrease. Basically, the decrease is to pick up 2 stitches and crochet them together. So you're going to pick up the front loop of the first stitch, then get the front loop of the next stitch, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops that's on your crochet. This is how you do an invisible decrease. So let's do 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you do your decrease. Front loop, yarn over and pull through all the loops on your crochet hook. And then 3. 1, 2, 3, and then front loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. 1, 2, 3, then front loop, yarn over and pull through all 3. 1, 2, 3, and then front loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And this is how you do your row number 13. If you count, we should now have an amount of 20 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we did this correctly. We now have 20 stitches. At this stage, when I start decreasing, I normally start filling up my work with some fiberfill. It has to be firm, but not too firm. Make sure that you keep the shape. You can shape it as you fill this. And also you have to think about the eyes. I'm going to start from the top using this picture, and I'm going to count the rows. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So my eyes are between the rows 7 and 8. So if I take this and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's see if I place this right here. And then I'm going to count in between. So this is 1, 2, 3. Looks like 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it would be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It would be right here. Let's see my other eye. Because you have to place your eyes before you start stuffing. No, I don't think that's the right place. Because this is where I started to decrease. And the decrease here is right here. It's above. So let me take a look at the picture. What does it say? Let me see. I think my eyes are too low. So let me just move them up. 1 and 1. Let's take a look. Is that better? Okay, so this is my decrease. So let's start from the decrease. So if I go, so this is my decrease. 1, 2, 3. So it should be between 2 and 3. So if I look at this carefully, maybe 1, 2, 3. I should move them up, move the eyes up 1 more. Okay, so I have to make a decision. I'm going to keep it this way and we'll see at the end. Once it's stuffed and everything, we'll see if I made the right decision. Now I'm going to place my eyes. I'm going to use the back. Now if you're going to give this a very small child, it's better not to even entertain adding the eyes. Don't add the eyes, just embroider the eyes instead of these, because they're not safe for kids. Okay, so now then you can start. My eyes are here. I'm going to start the stuffing. Row number 14, another decrease. And then it says to insert the eyes in the head. Already inserted the eyes. Stuff with fiber fill. So we're going to be doing that. And then you do round 15 and 16. It's again other decreases. Once I'm done with 16, I'm going to explain to you how to close this. Row number 16 is done. This row number 16 is the hardest row to do because the opening is so small and it's really difficult. So once that is done, we need to close this. We can't keep a hole there. So you're going to take your pair of scissors and you're going to cut your yarn. And then just go ahead and pull through like this. And take your yarn needle. And we're going to sew this closed. The way we're going to sew it is we're going to pick up just the front loops of each stitch. So my first stitch is here, so just pick up the front loops. This is the first one. Second. Third. Fourth. And fifth. You can remove the stitch marker. We no longer need this. Now you just pull and look how it pulls closed. Now it's closed. Perfect. Take your needle, bring your needle through the middle and down, and then go through the back like this and pull. And it makes a nice finish like this. To secure this, you just go through the layers of your fiber fill. Do this a few times. Don't pull too much. And the fiber fill will keep everything secure. This, and then cut your yarn. And there you go. So you have the body made. You have your eyes. Now what's missing are the ears, the nose, the arms and the leg. I don't know if there's a tail to this. For the ears, I would also do a magic ring and do 6 single crochet in a magic ring. The limbs, I'll show you how to do this one. Then you have your nose. For the nose, I would also do a magic ring and 6 single crochet in the magic ring. Sewing up all the parts, it shows you. I'm going to explain to you how to do the limb, one of the limbs. Pale of a color instead of the dark one because dark is hard to see. So do your slip knot and then chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 single crochet in second to last chain from hook. That is so strange how they say it. Then 6 single in the second to last chain. Second to last chain. This is the last chain. And this would be the second to last. And we do 6 single crochet into that chain. So we do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, then so do all of the parts of the body, and then you can assemble it. It tells you, it gives you the picture where to assemble things. See? The legs. Look at this. And the arms. The nose. And once I'm done, I'm going to come back and show you the result of my little capybara. There's one thing I wanted to mention. Now, this is my ear. It's a magic ring. Like you can see, I just pulled on it, but I'm not gonna join. I'm going to keep it like this, and when I sew it, I'm going to sew it this way. It's like half moon. Take your scissors, cut your yarn, and then pull, and this is how you're going to sew it. And here we go. I am done. So this is my little capybara. No tail, but that's fine. The assembly was a little bit daunting, but I managed to sew in the arms, the legs, the ears, and this is the result. This is definitely not for beginners. It's an intermittent crochet project, and also the instructions are not the best. I wish the instructions would be more like an amigurumi instead of what they provided to us, but we can always change how to do things. If you stayed till the end, congratulations. I will show you the next project I'm going to be making, which is this shark. So if you like, don't forget to like and subscribe. By subscribing and hitting the bell, you will know once this shark is uploaded. So have yourself a great day. Take care. See you in the next video.